Hello guys, this is Deathdealer and welcome back to the second episode of our Minecraft Let's Play series. I hope you all enjoyed the last episode. I must apologise, there was a slight editing mistake towards the end due to the time lapse we had. I now have a workaround for that problem, so yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again. But today, what we're going to do today? Well, first of all, I'd like to get an enchanting setup done, which we'll be doing right away. Then I want to start working with some villagers. Now, I know there's a village roughly about 700 blocks away from the back of my house. That way there's like a village, and I went over there and checked the trades. There's a few good trades, but like fortune 3 and stuff, but we're going to be, you know, transiting them place to place, so they're going to lose their trades, but it doesn't matter. We've got to set up a breeder and then a basic trading hall. First of all though, let us get the enchanting station. Now, I've done a little bit of exploring, which is why I've got like these melon seeds and stuff here. In fact, let's harvest this. So I've done a little bit of exploring off camera, a tiny little bit of mining. We've got a few buried treasure maps and stuff from the wrecks. Let's just put that in there. And we also did a little bit of mining, so this is what a resource situation is looking like right now. We will be doing another mining session today, so we'll be able to up that by quite a bit. Anyways, what we need is we need 2 diamonds. We need the paper we have in here, and all of this sugarcane. Now, if I'm right, it's something like this. Yep. And all we need to do is, well, the enchanting stuff is fairly simple to set up, to be completely honest. There you go, there's a table, and we're going to put it up here, so we need to get rid of the bed. So this will sit in the middle of the room. I'll move the bed down here. Yeah, we'll just put it in the corner over here. We need to get a dedicated bedroom at some point. And we need, I think it's 15 bookshelves in total. So if we make some more paper, like so, we'll make just enough. And yeah, we've got what we need. In those books like so, and that should be enough. Right, we need a hell of a lot of wood. Let's get a stack of wood, see how we go. Brilliant. Right, 10, and we need a few more bits of wood. Almost there. I'm hoping to get like a fortune 3 pickaxe or something at first, because it would be very useful to have. Alright, there we go. Right, so if we place these in the corners, like so, and then what does that bring us up to? 22. 26. We might need 2 more books. 2 more bookshelves. Maybe. If we go in the corners, like so. Oh, never mind, we don't need them. Haha. You see, I know what I'm doing. yeah, I know what I'm doing. Right, instead of using this pickaxe, because it's nearly broken anyways, let's just make a new one. In fact, let's take up our inventory a tiny little bit. Put that in there. Right, so let's get 3 diamonds. We need 3 lapis as well. That's 1 too many. Come on. There we go. Head on up. Efficiency 4 and breaking 3. That's a great work pick. It's great to start us off. It means we'll be able to do a lot more mining than what we did last time. Alright. With that being said, before we even touch the villagers and stuff, I would like to do a 1-hour mining session, because last time it went very, very well and very quick. Plus, after that, I'll be able to do even more enchanting, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so that is the mining session over with. We went for a full hour, and this is how much resources we got. It's quite insane. We had actually just over a stack of diamonds, but We used them for some more enchanted tools and armour, as you saw in the time lapse, even though it's fairly quick, so you probably missed that bit. So yeah, we've got plenty of resources. What I'm going to do is I'm going to organise all this stuff, smelt the ores, and then we can get into working with these villagers. Alright, so all of those resources have been smelted and organised, and as you can see, we're set for a little while. We should, and I say in quotations, should have enough resources to make a full beacon base once we get to that stage with our current rate of progress. However, that's not what today's about. As I said earlier, we're going to be working on some villager breeding. We won't get it fully operational today, we'll be able to get some villagers into the works. So, in a moment I'll show you the design we're going to be using, and then we can get started on building the thing. Alright, so this is the design for the villager breeder we'll be using. This was designed by Nembon MC. There is a video tutorial for it, I'll leave a link in the description below. And yeah, as you can see, it does produce quite a lot of villagers. They don't get into the collection area until after the day-night cycles went around, due to the collection area being up there. This is so that the babies are out of range of both the, I think it's the villagers and the beds. Not entirely sure myself, but this is the design we'll be using. It's got things to protect from lightning and stuff, and this is a system of collection up here as well. And these have all been collected in the day since, you know, spawning, and I don't even know how many there are there, maybe 10, 15. Once night comes around, they drop down into the collection area and we can use them. Now, this design, I've used a similar design before. It's got some slight modifications, but it depends on these cells. So 2 villagers per cell, so we could start off with just 2 villagers if we really wanted to, and then we could increase the population over time. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and collect a ton of sand, because we need it for the glass, because I don't want to build this out of cobblestone, and we'll find an area in the world to build this thing. Then after that, we'll worry about collecting the villagers. Alright guys, so I've went and mined up a desert, as you can see, and I've been smelting up some sand for quite some time. And I've been AFK editing the video so far. And I heard a weird noise when I was editing, and I was, oh, what's that? A wandering trader has appeared. Do you have anything nice on you? Blue ice. Right. We need to trap you. Stay right there. That is, I've never actually used that, but it can be useful for like item transport and stuff. Right, let's get some cobble and then we just light up the area. Lock those guys in. In a previous playthrough in 1.14, I trapped the llamas. Don't know if we'll be able to do it effectively this time, but we'll try. Let's make sure this is lit up. No! Get back in the hole! Ah! God damn it. Right, I'm going to try and trap these guys. I don't think I'll be able to get any villagers into it today. I'll probably move some over off camera and start breeding them manually. But yeah, this is it. So you may be wondering about the whole mechanics of the thing, so I'll explain them. So first of all, we're going to need to get the chunk boundaries open, like so we can see exactly where the chunks are and stuff. Now, this area here is where the villagers will sit on top and breed, and then the newborn villagers will drop down here into water streams and will be pushed into a tower and stuff. But part of this breeder requires beds because of the new villager mechanics, and these beds have been placed exactly 2 chunks away from the breeder. And the collection area will be 3 chunks away. Now, the point of the tower that's going to be here, make sure to reference the design by Nembon MC, link in the description. The idea of that is to get those villagers out of range of those beds. I think it's like maybe 140 blocks or so. He explained it a lot better in the video. So that's what that's for. Or is it the villagers to get out of range of? I don't know, I'm not good at these things. I should have took my own notes, yes. But there's a tower, and then the villagers are held up there until one day light cycle goes round, and then they'll drop down. So that also means we will need to go to the nether. What I'll do is I'll get the actual main breeding section up and running. I don't know if we'll be able to get the tower and the collection area up today, but I'll try my best. And yeah, having these beds over here is useful as well because it stops me running back to my base. I also expanded the sugarcane farm, as you can see, so it goes all along the coast, in here and in the river next to the lake. Another funny thing I noticed was basically my recording software. I use Shadowplay, and when I first started using it, there was a bug where even when you set it to record both game and audio tracks, and you set the selection to use 2 different tracks, it would merge it into one. I was experimenting with it in between clips when I was editing, and found that that bug's been patched. So yeah, this is really good. It means we'll be able to make content super quick now. Well, it'll cut out maybe 5 minutes worth of editing, but yeah, that's all good and well. Anyways, this section here needs to be 3 blocks tall of glass. Then we put the, the fence posts in. You know what? I'll do most of this stuff off camera, and I'll give you little progress updates. Alright guys, so we have the whole transportation system at the bottom in place. I've even worked out the way for the baby villagers to get into the elevator. However, for this elevator to work, we're going to use a new water mechanics. Well, not really new, they're from an update ago. But for that to work, we're going to need some soul sand, because that can, you can use it for cool water elevators and stuff. So that means we're going into the nether in a little bit. I'll build the rest of this villager breeder thing here. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get the villagers in today because moving them is such a pain. So we'll move a few of them over here off camera, we'll breed them manually, put them into the cells, and then at a later date we'll worry about, making a sorting system and stuff. But yeah, progress is going along very, very well. Okay, so as you can see, we have the main structure of the villager breeder in place. And to be perfectly honest with you, I hate these blocks, but it will do for now. I'm not exactly happy with the new glass texture. It looks better when you've got connected textures and stuff on. But I'm afraid, Optifine isn't out yet, so we're just going to have to deal with it. But yeah, I guess we can just make these blocks temporary. Anyway, let's talk about the actual farm itself. Well, it's not really a farm, it's a... oh well. So, the villagers will sit here on top of those fence posts. There'll be 2 per cell, with a glass block, not, well, kind of placed here, but the heads will still be sticking out, which means they'll still be able to get food. And they'll be like that in every cell. Now we've got the water streams with some waterlogged stairs. This is just so that when items are pushed into this and then pushed along, they're centered on the block. That means all these villagers will be able to, get food. I believe in the video, the tutorial Nembon put up, he stated that you needed 8 stacks of whatever food you're using in order to get all of the villagers, because some villagers can be greedy. So to make this, as good as it can be, we're going to need to get some food farms up and running at some point. Those will most likely be villager powered, because that's the best way to do it. And in the last series I did, we built one of those farms that was insanely overpowered. I think food wise we'll be using carrots, because they can only produce 1 drop, whereas a potato can, it produces poisonous potatoes, which we don't want items sticking around in the world. So yeah, we'll use a carrot farm for that. But anyways, these little areas here, we're going to put some packed ice, or blue ice alternatively. We have that wandering trader back at base, so we could use him for that in theory. Earlier on as well, I was out exploring for sheep because I needed wool for the beds, and I bumped into a bunch of what do you call those, pillagers? Yeah, those guys. I ran into like a patrol of them about 700 blocks away from the village we're going to be using to get all the villagers, so we need to keep an eye out from that. Plus about maybe 1,500 blocks that way there is a pillager outpost, so we could, I think there's a way to set up a farm with those guys, so we could eventually go and set up one of those. Yeah, also our glass situation, we've used a hell of a lot of glass for this project, and since we don't have any silk touch picks, I've wasted a few pieces and we couldn't pick all this stuff back up. So I don't think we'll be doing the whole drop shooting stuff today. I'll probably do the drop shoot off camera because, come on, it's a lot of glass and stuff, and I'm not going to spend an extra 10 minutes building that on camera. Yeah, anyways, what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to build the collection area over there. And after that, we'll probably go to the nether and see about, getting some more enchanted pieces of armour. Alright folks, so the collection area is now in place. We've just got a simple system that will push the villagers along and then into this little box. We'll deal with them later on at another point in time. But yeah, I'm happy with the fact that we've got this stuff in place. It's unfortunate that we won't be able to get the villagers in place today due to the sheer amount of time it will take to get them over here. So yeah, we'll get to it at some point in the near future. However, we're not done yet. I want to go to the nether so that we can locate a nether fortress, because soon I want to build a wither skeleton farm there. And also because I want to get, you know, some quartz, because we're going to need them for, we're going to need the quartz for some redstone projects I plan to do in the next few episodes. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually harvest all that sugarcane. I'm going to go and collect some obsidian, and then I'll meet you in the nether. Alright folks, we have the obsidian in place. Let's go into the nether. Slowly. Woo! Alright. Let's get lucky. What do we have here? Oh, would you look at that? We've got ourselves a nether fortress. Oh, the odds. What are the odds of that? Fairly slim. Yeah, no. Right. Oh, I like this. I love these new nether brick textures. It looks so nice. Ho ho ho. Damn. Right. Let's actually collect some of this quartz, because then we can get some... Well, we can complete the whole enchanted look. We have a bug. We found our first bug. Woo. No, look at the hotbar. We're missing the whole armor slot thing at the top. If I update it, there we go. Yeah, updating it works. Damn, yeah, that's a little bit of a bug. Minor, but it can cause issues. Damn. It's been a while since I've been in the nether. In any Minecraft world, to be perfectly honest. We will get a hub and all that stuff up and running eventually. It won't be the same hub as last time, because we'll be having, especially for our tunnels, we're using piston bolts for transport, because you know they're cool. And yeah, it's different. Right, let's clear that stuff out. Ah, there we go, the advancement, a terrible fortress. Right, let's see if we can get lucky with some wither skeletons. I would also like to raid some of the chests. Oh, a funny thing I should probably talk about. Oh, nice. I'm recording this clip approximately 41 minutes before this episode is due to be released. So this episode is going to be late on being released, funnily enough. Yeah, my time management skills aren't exactly the best. I need to work that stuff out a little bit. Alright, any skeletons? No. It's a shame. Oh, I can hear a blaze. Where are you, blaze? Oh, yeah, beauty, this is what we want to see. Right, those guys are up there. Let's just collect all this stuff. We can set up some farms and stuff for it. Before the blazes catch on to us. Oh, that's brilliant. Right, let's run on down here. Let's see what's down here. Nothing of interest, to be perfectly honest. A few tons. Let's click this. But yeah, with the whole villager thing we're working on, there is, I think it's a bug, I'm not entirely sure, where you can get basically the discount system. You can take advantage of it to the point where you can get like one mending book for one diamond. Not one diamond, one emerald. I don't know if it's intended or not, but we're going to be taking advantage of it. Now, a few of you will say, oh, that's a wee bit too cheaty. I understand your opinion, but the fact that that was in the game for such a major update meant that, you know, that this stuff happens, and I feel that it was intended, so I will be using it. So, with that being said, we'll be doing that for every single enchanted book we can get, because then we can create some super duper, you know, armor and tools and stuff. And we will create like a massive backlog of it as well. I need to turn down those sounds, it's really loud. Also creatures, go back down to 10%. Yeah. So let me know what you think about my decision with the villagers. If you dislike it or not, please let me know what you think about it in the comments. That would be nice. I'm also thinking about doing some more mining off camera rather than doing all of my mining during episodes. Like in this episode I never included the time lapse because it caused issues last time. I did actually record the footage of me mining, just never used it. But yeah, I need to do it more off camera because then I can get more resources faster. But I am happy with the amount of resources we've collected so far, but we are getting to the point where we're starting to use more and more of it for projects, so I'd like to avoid that if we can. Alright, oh, first wither skeleton, okay. Let's get lucky, shall we? Come on. Nah, it's unfortunate. Anyways, when we do eventually... Oh, that's amazing. Take down these coordinates. A dual spawning system. I don't even know if these guys are close enough. Damn. That's insane. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to work something out with it. Let's main this. And get that last bit as well. Right, I'm going to do some exploring. I'll wait until we get up to level 33. We'll go back, we'll enchant the rest of the armour, and then we'll end the episode. Alright guys, so we've just returned from the nether. We have 33 levels, and that's some of the loot we've got, which is pretty impressive. The rest of it is in here. Alright, let us do the final enchantments we're doing for this episode, and then we'll wrap things up. Yeah, I felt this episode went along well. I would have been happier if we got to bring the villagers over. But you know, these things happen. That isn't normally allowed to happen, those different types of protection in one item. Strange. Is that another bug? Maybe. Maybe we can exploit it. Maybe. Ah, that's a rubbish helmet. Oh well, this has got full enchanted gear, apart from the axe, but that's not really important. Anyways folks, I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode. I know it may have felt a wee bit slow and didn't do anywhere near as much, but we'll rectify that next time. Working with villagers is annoying from the get-go, even when you haven't started working with them officially. But yeah, we'll be getting some more automatic farms and stuff up and running soon, and all the good stuff is still to come. Anyways folks, I'd like to thank you all for watching. As always, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button, and if you really enjoyed it and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.